Alright, how's it going, everybody? This past weekend I was fortunate enough to attend American Milsim Operation Copperhead. Had an amazing time. It was located in Playas, New Mexico at their training facility. And I haven't put out a video in a very long time, so I just want to do a quick overview of the gear that I use. Here I just got a few patches. The kill rag that was handed out by American Milsim. This is the official patch for the weekend. Kind of looks like the head you see on the penny. I believe it's a penny. Southwest operator patch. My Task Force Atrox patch, who are our sponsors. And this patch is from a guy that I got to play with that came all the way from Aruba. So this was a patch that he made. It says DOS 97, stands for 297. As he told me, that's the area code for Aruba. Alright, so we're going to start from the top and work our way down. So as far as the helmet, I wear an Emerson fast type helmet. This one is a multicam. I've had it for I think a year or two. And on this side I have my Contour 2 Plus. It's the one that has the GPS. Most of the time I turn the GPS function off to conserve battery power. And how I have this wired up is I use a Anchor battery pack that sits in a pouch back here. And at the time I wired this up right before the game, I did not have the proper length USB cable, and so I had to thread this thing through the back just to take up the extra slack in it. But I did run into a problem because whenever this is plugged into the battery pack with the battery inside of it, I think it goes into charge mode. And so the whole second day of the operation, I thought I was recording when it was really doing nothing. So if anyone knows how to fix this problem when having your Contour plugged into an external battery pack and still can get it to record on and off at will, please post that in the comment. And I have it tied to my helmet here with one of the clips and the connection that came with it. Moving to the other side, I have the Texas patch because I was born and raised in Texarkana, Texas, so just a little piece of home there. And this helmet actually has the adjustable what's this called, the adjustable padding system on the inside, which is pretty nice for what I paid for it. A little ventilation in the top. Alright, moving on to the plate carrier. For this op, this is the first time I ran this one. This is the Condor Cyclone plate carrier. It's pretty lightweight for me. Lightweight, high speed, as everyone likes to say. Here, my team, Southwest Operators, we always play for the UFS. In the 2 American Milsim events, I have my blood type here, last name, because I don't know if you've ever been around a bunch of guys, but I tend to forget people's names really easily, and so this just helps everyone else remember my name who don't really know me. I'm going to get this replaced with my call sign of Stonewall that was given to me by my team. So on the front of the plate carrier, I run 6 magazines. This is a triple-double pouch, I think also by Condor. I have one PTS EPM mag that I want to try out. This was a really great purchase. First time I tried this one out. Of course, you've seen a ton of reviews about these, but they do work as good as everyone says that they work, and I will probably be buying more in the future. Other than that, I run in the front 5 more of the Elite Force 140 mid-cap mags. These also feed very great for my M27 that I run. I'll get into that later. Also mounted on the front is my push-to-talk for my Code Red tactical mic. This is a throat mic, of course, with earpiece. Works really well. This did tend to slide around my neck a little bit, and you also have to adjust the earpiece right for your ear. But once you get that down, this is a really good piece of equipment to have. So moving to my left on the shoulder here, I have a, I forgot the brand, but it's one of those V-Light strobe lights for night games. I didn't get to run a night game this lot because of due to bad weather, but I left it on there just for looks and for future. So on to my left side, I have 2 double taco pouches with the kangaroo pouch. I think that's what it's called. I also have 4 more Elite Force magazines. So that gives me a total of 10 mags that I run. I use these for pistols. During the game, I was running my HK45, and those mags are so heavy that I had to take them out of here because it was just pulling my entire left side of this plate carrier down because there's nothing in here to support the load. And on the back, I run my bale thing in a pouch here. And you can see I have the cum system. I have my wires to the cum routed up through the shoulder pad. Let's go back to the left side. Attached here so I don't lose them, I have my mechanics gloves, the original ones. I'm talking about the ones you can pick up from Walmart. They serve me just fine. Not very expensive, and they've lasted me, I think I've had these things for about 3 years. And the only thing I run on my left side is my utility pouch. In here I store extra BBs, my rags for when I get medic back into the game, and a speed loader, KWA speed loader. This is a new version with the brass tip, so when I need to reload while I'm at the FOB or at a MASH unit. And the only gripe I have about this guy so far is my setup is this big backpack. I don't know what brand this is, but I had it on my old plate carrier, and you can see it's just way too big. So I will be getting a smaller map pack that I can switch this out with, so it won't hang down below my plate carrier. But in here I keep tools, duct tape, a rubber band, a small Allen wrench, and some pliers. In the top part I keep snacks. Let's see, I still have some applesauce. These go really good if you're playing a long milsim event like American Milsim, where you're on the field for 7 hours. These you can squeeze in your mouth real fast, real light packaging. And also I carry my hydration bladder. Alright, I'm going to save the guns for last, so let's go on to the gear that I actually wear on my body. At my feet I wear Keens. These are good because not only do I use them for airsoft, but I also use them for hiking and just general purpose yard work. So they serve a multi-purpose function, not just for looks and airsoft. Unfortunately, I did have a thorn puncture right through these boots. It's not anything against the boots. It was just a really tough thorn, and it actually drew some blood. I got to try the Cry Precision Gen 3 combat pants, and they are worth every bit of the money, especially if you get the knee pads. I can't recall how many times I had to go down on 1 knee or 2 knees, and these over the course of a weekend will really save your knees. The only downside I did have with them was I had a thorn pierce. Let's see, if you go right beside the knee pads here, there's a little bit of soft elastic webbing that allows you to stretch, and I had a thorn go straight through these. And that's nothing against the pants, it's just Mother Nature at her finest. So these are well worth the money. As far as a shirt, I wear a generic combat shirt. I got this one from a surplus store. I do not know the brand or the size. It's a size large, but just an army combat shirt. Nothing fancy. I eventually want to get a Cry combat shirt to go along with the pants. The belt, I have a Condor Riggers belt. I've had this belt for about 3 years also. Works well, does its job, no complaints. And of course my favorite watch is my kind of like lime green G-Shock watch. Always wear it when I'm out in the field playing airsoft, at work, or camping. Okay, and so for my primary at this event, I ran my one and only M27 IAR by Elite Force and VFC. I've had this gun for over a year now, about a year and a half. I run it every time I go play airsoft. It's a fantastic gun. I'm planning on doing a separate video to show all the upgrades that I've put into this internally and externally. But just to mention a few, for the optic, I run a replica EO Tech. Nothing fancy there. I do have a matte pull vertical grip, flashlight, And on the other side, I have a GMP PEC box with the functioning IR laser, red laser, and IR illuminator. I went over that a little bit in the last video that I did, but I will try my hardest to get an updated video out about this gun. See, it even has my AMS approved sticker on the side. Okay. And for my sidearm, I run the H&K HK45, manufactured by KWA. I've had this gun for a very long time. This was the second gas blowback gun I've ever bought and has served as my primary for many years. Comes with a 28 round magazine. I run 3 of these on me, so if I ever have to go to my sidearm, I'll have plenty of BBs to still deal out. I didn't get to use this one at Copperhead because my primary was reliable and I never switched to my sidearm, even when I did CQB room clearing. I like to keep this mounted in a Blackhawk zipper holster. I like the way it fits. It's real fast to get in and out. This operation, I decided not to run a battle belt. I want it to be a little bit more high speed, low drag. No, I just didn't want to have anything hindering my ability to run, crawl, or get up and get down from the ground, which my battle belt kind of tends to do. Maybe I don't have it sized right and fit it right. So this paddle holster worked out very well. It did not move at all. And also on my belt, I run just a generic dump pouch. It's fine. But yeah, this is a Griffin Industries dump pouch. It's not very big. I do need to get a bigger one because I did manage to lose one of my mid caps because it fell out while I was climbing onto a roof. But probably my own downfall for climbing onto a roof. So that's an overview of my gear that I use for Operation Copperhead. It may change in the future, but I'll try and keep it up to date. So thank you guys for watching.